And then what are you thinking, man? What is your game of the year? What have you been playing?
Okay, I mean, you already know my game of the year is
You
Elden Ring.
already
Long
know.
ball.
That's the name of this
I already
episode,
know. Yeah,
chat. Game of the year.
you
You
already know.
already know.
Yeah, you know. But like Elden Ring is not the game that I spent a lot of time with this year. I actually spent a lot of time in Monster Hunter Rise, especially
Good
the
game.
DLC, the Sunbreak. I mean, the fact that they didn't release that game on PC day one is crazy. It's crazy because the game is being kept alive by the PC community right now, and also it's getting released on Xbox, PS4, PS5, and the rest of that next year,
Yeah,
January, right? Yeah,
yeah.
next year. But yeah, like you already know how like I keep saying that,
I'm
but
impressed they waited for PC before they dropped it simultaneously. They're like, listen, we need the
I was
PC.
so mad when the trailer was said that it's gonna be a Nintendo Switch exclusive. I'm like, oh my god,
Well,
do I have to
you can
wait
blame whatever happened with
another
the fall of the
year?
PSP. I don't know,
Yeah,
Nintendo. They paid for it and they got it, and they keep on doing it. But
you know, I'm so
hey,
glad that the game released on PC because like uh probably all summer that's the only game I played and Apex probably, but we don't talk
Yeah,
about
so
Apex anymore in this game because Apex is dead. Thank God Apex is
people,
finally dead.
I think and this is a weird
Context? Oh,
thing.
it's no longer just
No,
on
no,
that. It's no longer
it's
just.
not dead, but I think there is a
It's
thing
not
because
dead,
I
but
got burnt out before
that's a
Ahead
lot.
did.
That's a lot of people that is quitting the game right now.
I
I
got
burned out
burnt
like 2
out.
years ago.
I got burnt. So you got burnt out 2 years ago. I got burnt out about a year ish ago. I think me and Ehead and Root we were talking about it on the podcast, and like that
Yeah.
was my limit. And then me and Soul got burnt on Destiny. I want to say right before, like right after Taken King, we didn't play as much. I kind of
Yeah.
bumbled on one thing, but around after Taken King, I think these games have about a 2.5 year to 3 year
Yeah.
life cycle for a
I don't know.
player.
For me, I feel like I'm just sick of Battle Royale because like you cannot add anything more
Damn.
to that
Fortnite
genre.
changed it up this year.
No.
By killing
Yeah,
Oh
it.
Mr.
yeah,
Beast.
no
Making
build
fun of it.
mode.
Yeah,
We
Mr.
have
No,
Beast,
Goku.
man.
We have Naruto. Like
No,
okay,
Now we have
this game is
Deku and
going
Bakugo.
crazy.
Let's
And
get
Mr.
rid of let's
Beast.
get rid of the build and let's just hustle in that brand recognition until this thing dies. I'm like,
It's
I
it's
mean, smart
It's not
marketing.
gonna die anytime
Can't
soon.
can't hate on
Yeah,
that. I'm
We got
like,
they have too much
we got
money.
Deku. We
yep.
got
they
Deku now.
Deku and Bakugo.
That's
You got
what it's meant.
Itachi, Sakura.
Itachi.
Remember
Wait,
when we
Tachi
were
over there? Well, time to play.
Oh,
Time
sorry.
to spend some money.
Sorry, I was just lying.
Wait,
No,
Itachi is in
wait,
game.
Itachi is in there, isn't he? Isn't he?
He's in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is,
He
he
is
is.
the second
All right.
like
Take
There
my
you go.
wave
money
of
real
skin of
quick.
Naruto
Hold
skin.
up. See, that's how it
Money's
works. It's like, yo, I can
money's
play
gone.
the king.
But
The
you
solo
gotta
king?
be committed to that game. But since like
Yeah, I know.
the story is in rotation, so you don't know when.
Oh yeah, you don't
There's
know
a
when it's gonna
story?
come back. Yeah,
You don't
well you
know
don't know
anything.
when
Oh,
that
got you. The
collab's gonna
content.
come back around. Yeah, so
Oh.
but yeah. Anyway,
They do
sorry to
rotate
sidetrack
every
you.
week, so yeah.
Sorry.
Tricks, you played Monster Hunter Rise, right?
Yeah. So I played
I did too.
with Soul. We played together up until I never
Did you
technically
finish that
finished it. I
campaign?
never finished it. I never finished the
What?
campaign. I got close to
You
it.
want to go back in? Like,
you
If
can
I had
go
some
back
days
in.
off, I wouldn't mind. Yeah,
but
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
played all the way through the campaign. It was beautiful. It was wonderful.
It was.
Man, our handlers are on point. Oh, not even our handlers, just our assists. Oh man, it was good.
I
Finish
don't
out the
know.
campaign. I didn't pick up Sunbreak though, but I heard it was fire. I'm just a
Sunbreak
person.
is
I
fire.
don't know.
Sunbreak is fire.
I think there's.
I mean, I
really
might-
like Sunbreak too.
How many? I'm curious between all of us who've played Monster Hunter like the series. I know this about
You're
myself.
OG.
I play the first game, but I don't play the expansion, which is essentially
You
what Sunbreak is. I'll play
you mean
the first, but I
Rise?
won't. But I won't play.
Yeah.
He'll play
Like,
base game, but won't
I'll
play
play base
with
game.
DLCs or come out.
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
But like for
Oh,
whatever
so
reason,
you didn't
it's hard
play
to go back.
Iceborne?
Exactly.
play
And neither
Iceborne?
did I.
I have
I didn't
Iceborne.
play Iceborne
I
too.
played a little bit of it, but it's like no one else. All my friends had kind of gone out of it, so I didn't play it. Like even with the Freedom Unite, like the second part, when they add the G. There we go, the G series. I don't go in there. I don't touch it. For
With
whatever
Sunrise,
reason.
I feel like they improve like all of the complaint about the game from
Mhm.
the base game. You
Mm.
basically have two moveset now. Since
Yeah.
like you can
Which is
change
cool.
control,
Bug skills.
which is cool. Yeah, Yeah, the seals, yeah. And then like the end game stuff, of course. That's like a special grind that you need to you can play until this is like it's a special rank called research rank,
Hmm.
research point or research something, research level. And you
Hmm.
can level it up until 9999, and the monster keep getting stronger and tougher.
Wait, it keeps
The
scaling?
it keeps scaling. It keeps scaling. There's a
But do
lot
you?
of depth now.
Is it?
You can basically level up to, since like have you have basically a new type of crafting called anomaly crafting. I
Oh,
forgot
so
already, but yeah,
so they're
yeah.
going on
So
that
you can,
Borderlands scaling without the
yeah,
redo
yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah.
game 50 million times. See, that's all we ask.
I mean, they
Yeah, you
give
can basically
us
level up the gear and
Gearbox,
stuff.
Gearbox, take notes.
Gearbox take notes. I think that's the most interesting thing about Monster Hunter is similar to I'm gonna tie into Sound Voltex. You can start out on level A, and like I had said, if you really want to go to the max level, if you really want to get addicted and keep on playing, you can. And there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it because you're gonna get as much enjoyment out of it as you did when you started. I think sometimes there was that grind in World for gems. I think they kind of alleviated that a little bit more with a lot of the crafting that you can do
Yeah.
now, and just kind of trying to make the game a lot more fun between hunts and in hunts because but the base game, the game itself, honestly, it's for Switch, so they want you to play quick and fast.
Quick, yeah, quick.
Oh,
I have a hot take right now. I feel like that game, like the Monster Hunter Rise, is gameplay is a lot better than World. I don't know if that's the popular opinion or not, but I feel like because it's a lot faster, I feel like it's a lot better Monster Hunter game.
Yeah, it's a lot faster.
Uh,
it
y-
is.
you know the
And
the,
nice movement, and the
Well,
movement tech is nice.
the
the
movement,
movement
yeah.
is nice.
I
It's very
cannot go back to regular Monster Hunter without the wire buff
Without
and
you
the
don't want to get
palamute.
knocked down without getting
I
able to
can,
that quick
I can,
that
I can.
ukemi, man. It's so good.
So you're worrying about what the next mechanic is going to be for the
Yeah,
next game. You're like,
I don't know what to feel. About
Well,
but
the
at
next
the same
well,
time,
game.
I
yeah.
kind of enjoy the fact that Wirebuzz kind of built off of the just the gimmick that was not all the way through, where you
The-
had the grapple hook to
The
certain
clutch claw.
features.
Hmm.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
clutch claw. I was
Oh, the
like, oh,
clutch
yo, they
claw,
just
yeah,
advanced on.
from
So
Iceborne.
they could just keep on making it a main stage, just a different device. So I'm like,
They-
yo,
I
this
hope
is
so.
good.
Yeah.
They could. I mean,
And palamute too.
the whole thing in the palamutes were a nice addition. Like you could choose not only just for getting around, but you could choose like, hey, I want a support that will attack that's more offensive based versus more support based towards me. That the cats are great too. I ain't gonna lie, but they added just a lot of those quality of life changes.
Also,
Yeah.
this is the first Monster Hunter game that you can have NPC follows you in a quest, and
You
with
get
the
squad
newest
member.
update, you can do
I
it
didn't
in
know that.
every quest now.
They even have voices
What?
That's
too.
cool.
No, yeah.
Might be time to pick it up. I mean, but no. One thing I do like about the at least the Monster Hunter series, it is the most, I would say, was it moral gotcha? Because
Moral
A is the first.
gacha,
A, you don't have to pay
The
for it,
moral
but you are
gotcha.
grinding.
Moral gacha.
Moral gotcha,
Oh
like
man, let me tell you something about the
Moral
melding thing. I've been I've been hunting for an attack point, like attack plus 4 attack for my
Yep.
talisman, and it never come. It
He's
never
addicted.
come.
He's on that
It
gotcha.
never come.
You're on the
Now
gotcha now.
imagine if
Yeah.
this was Genshin,
You're on the
It's
gotcha.
okay.
or
Hold on.
Diablo Immortal, $4,000
$4,000 later.
Speaking of gacha, speaking of gacha,
I do want to say one thing.
Okay,
Like
okay.
what he was saying about Genshin and stuff. The cool thing about Monster Hunter, if you get into it, all the DLC is free. All the content they add to the game, it's always free.
I mean,
You
Genshin is
pay a-
also
you pay a
technically
DLC once.
free, you know.
You buy
Technically
Sunbreak and you
free.
get all the extra breadth of content.
Yeah,
There we go.
Mm.
There we go.
Anything specific in Japan is like, oh
I
yeah, y'all get
I
it.
want to say something.
takes
I want to
time.
say something about Capcom DLC service right now,
Yeah.
because the way they add new like layer weapon now, it's got the community on divide, because some people wants the new layer weapon,
Mhm.
but they don't want to pay for it. And some people just pay for everything. It's like
Yeah.
I feel like if
I'm
people
confused.
keep giving money to Capcom doing this stuff, I feel like it's gonna be a problem in the future with them like releasing DLC with like specific crafting or something
Hmm.
something more core in the game. Like I'm not a fan of Capcom doing this type of DLC for Monster Hunter.
I mean, it
So
is one of their cash cows now.
is it
Like,
buy
yeah.
only, or is it you could earn, but then you could
No,
just
you
buy the
cannot earn it.
shortcut?
You cannot earn it. Yeah, it's a buy
Oh,
only.
But I think the thing that the way that they see it is that because it is a non
Fungible.
It's a non-weapon. It's not
not a weapon.
It's like
It's just a
It's a
skin.
cosmetic.
It's just a skin. It's a cosmetic.
Cosmetic
So
only.
you know, I mean, I can kind of see because they do give all the DLC for free, and when I say DLC, it's like event
think,
quest,
like,
and they're
I
sometimes they're
think like
good.
I think like people complain about it because like the reward for the new update is not as good as the DLC update. Not like the DLC that you buy. So if you got an armor from the update, right?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be as good as the DLC that you bought.
Oh,
The
okay.
That's
DLC
the
layer,
main,
the
like,
DLC
yeah.
cosmetic.
Okay.
It's
Well,
like
hopefully
more quality.
hopefully they won't go full on dark side, because I know
I think they will.
the creator or the owner or the guy who's over it just really loves that franchise.
He's a good guy.
There's a level of
This is-
respect
It
and
is,
less
it is, it
scummery
is.
that I there's some integrity that I was like, yo, I didn't know this existed.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
sad dark thing to have to say, but
I
I
feel
was like,
like-
yo,
I feel like
I didn't know
Monster
this.
Hunter-
but he's been doing such a great job with that series, and then the company overall. I think his name is Sujimoto-san. It's like, honestly, I can't. I don't want to say they shouldn't do it, but as long as they can do it in a better way, like you're saying, I think it
Or like
actually
a delayed release.
Yeah,
Like,
some
yo,
some
here-
sort of
here-
way
Yeah.
that works for players. Because like I think here's the thing, like when I started playing Monster Hunter, you wanted to just get certain sets. You know, things just weren't layered. There was no layered armored set,
Fashion.
and it was just like you would dress up, go kill your favorite monster to dress up like them and get some of those skills, right? It was and that was the whole thing. It wasn't about, you could still mix and match sets, right? But you wouldn't get the set bonus for them. But the fact that, yeah, they have a lot more collaborations, a lot more art that they've kind of like worked into it. I don't know if they will do it in the future, but if they're trying it out now, probably
Yeah,
they will.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.